Okay, let's try this again, bookies and tubies. I'm going to do some other videos later. I've just been busy and everything. But I wanted to let you guys know how the inspection went. First of all, I don't know. I washed this. I can't tell. I think it's just the way my face is either bruised or red or something. I can't really tell. But don't worry about that. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I do know about that. But the inspection, first, there was some guy down the hall smoking crack, and they're coming around, which is just utter stupidity. Okay, and then I don't know if it's the same guy or another guy, but they were trying to tell him he was out of the code or whatever, and he had to, I guess he had like a gas stove. So they told him he's out of code. He started arguing with them. I'm telling you. But anyway, getting to my, okay, they come to my door. They were nice, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like fist fights and shit, But I wanted to show you my room. Okay, you can see a little bit behind me there. That's my altar and my books, all my pagan books and all that. Marijuana stuff, books and everything. I have my computer and a laptop in a box back there. I have some bags down there, which is where my cannabis is. But let me show you the room, okay, so you can get an idea. Okay. Bear with me. Sorry about that. I wanted to show you the room, and it got tangled behind the computer, but this is my book area. That's the trash I need to take out. Those are all my books over there, my altar, all that. Okay, not the neatest, but I have a lot of books, okay? And I'm not getting rid of them because those are my reference books. Okay, but I've got them piled. Doesn't mean, I'm going to straighten them up a little bit more, but it's as neat as you're going to get it, okay? My bed's made. I have a few things on there, but generally speaking, my bed's made. Okay, and then I cleared up that area last night because I had a bunch of stuff over there. That's my food, my microwave, and my mini fridge. Now this is the area that needs cleaned. Yes, I agree. I got a bunch of clutter over there, but a small room, what are you going to do? I'm going to try to do better, but that's as best as you can do. Alright, now, he came in here. Well, he came to the door and looked down and shit, and he was like, oh, well, you need, it smells like pee in here. Okay, well, no, it doesn't. This is my mop that needs a new thing. That is what they were smelling. With that being said, so the last thing he said is you need to clean your room. Well, yes. I said, okay, not a problem. I didn't argue. I didn't do anything like that. But as you can see, it's a small room. Not a whole lot of space. And that is how it is. There's only so much I can do. Yes, this over here, I can maybe straighten a little better, stuff like that. My book's a little better, maybe. But generally speaking, this is how it is. I mean, it's what it is, man. And until you tell all the neighbors to get rid of their clutter, too. And believe me, there's neighbors that have boxes clear up halfway up their wall. Okay? Or about the armpit thing there. But they have it clear up their wall. Compared to that, my room is innocent. And he's telling me I need to clean it. Alright, I'm going to go down in a little bit, get a new mop and some pine saw. And I'll take care of the floors and all that. And try to restrain things a little better, but it's not a whole lot I can do. And if they get real nasty about it, I'll just say, well, take me to court. I have heart problems. I can prove it. So that's the best I can tell you is take me to court if you really have issues with it. But like I said, nobody was being mean. It wasn't like that. It's just that he mentioned that to me. And I'm sitting here thinking, there's not much more I can do. I mean, what you're smelling is the mop. And I realize it smells, But I had to use something to mop the floor before you got here, you know? So it is what it is, man. But, like I said, I'm going to work on it throughout the week and try to get it better and everything. But I'm not, you know? But they did, I'm kind of worried about my neighbors because he did go in his room. I told him that he was back east, so maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know. Because he didn't get the proper warning. If he's back east, he didn't get the proper warning. He could argue that. You know, I wasn't here, and I told them that I wasn't here. So, if they still went in my room, I don't know what the heck, man. But yeah, but that's how that went. Like I said, there's not a whole lot I can do. You've seen the panoramic view. That's as big as my room is. There's, you know, and I do what I can with it, but I'm not getting rid of my books or anything, so they can kiss my ass on that. I'll try to straighten this better, but like I said, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to freaking, like I said, I didn't argue with him. I just said, okay, I'll work on it. Not a problem. I realized that there's clutter, and, you know, so I wasn't mean. But yeah, that's how that went. I'm going on like 2 or 3 hours of sleep because of this, and then to hear the neighbor arguing down the hall and all that stuff, it's frazzled me out. I'll probably take a nap later at some point, but, it is what it is, man. Like I said, I did what I could. I mopped the floor, swept it, made the bed. Not a whole lot more I can do, man. I'm trying to go through stuff, but it takes time, you know, and, but yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna try to edit this because I don't like how I didn't like when the camera fell down and stuff because you weren't seeing anything, you were just, so I may try to edit this a little bit. There should be a edit here somewhere, if not, it'll be on YouTube. But let me go ahead and get this out. That's basically what I wanted to say about that. That's how that turned out. Like I said, I don't know what more I can do. It is what it is. It's a small room, and it just is what it is. So, it's no secret I don't like these people anyway. I think in some ways they are trying to make improvements. I'm not denying that, you know, but it's just, and I understand the neighbor giving him problems. That wasn't right either. You're not going to get anywhere arguing. And it became very verbal. I mean, I was like freaking out because I'm like, it's like, I was expecting him to get in fist fights or call the cops or some shit. But it's no secret, I don't like these people. They came in here, zero tolerance to marijuana. You know, a lot of us are medical marijuana patients. I don't know what our rights are as far as that goes. I may see if I can find Bruce's daughter's information and see what they can do legally as far as that goes. Am I stuck with that? Because it's a hotel. It's not an actual residence. It's a hotel. So you're month to month. There is no lease. There is no contract. It's just basically, if you go by these rules and you pay your rent, you can stay here. But they also can kick you out at any time. And I don't want to risk it, you know. I'd rather learn to edibles and vaporize than to freaking smoke while I'm in here because I just don't need that shit, you know. Yes, I like to smoke, but it is what it is, man. I'm not going to risk my place to live if I can help it, but like I said, it's no secret I don't like them. I don't care for them. I've been wishing to go because, like I said, it's not that they're not trying to make changes. They are. It's just Everything's happening way too fast, too soon. And like I said, then the other day when I went downstairs to freaking get some pizza off of a friend for my birthday, freaking I went down with no shoes because my tennis shoes are so tight that they've opened up some wounds on my feet. And if they get infected, which I've had this happen before, my foot turned black and purple, and they thought they was going to have to amputate it. That was when I was homeless, of course, but, you know, so I didn't wear my tennis shoes down there, and then I'm coming, waiting on the elevator, and they're like, oh, well, you can't be going barefoot in the building. Well, she actually said, well, you shouldn't be going barefoot, but she said it kind of, you know, like, ew, you know? And it's like, this is freaking bullshit. It's just, you're talking about me going barefoot? What the hell? You know? There's some other things. I truly believe there are tattletales in this building. And that's alright, because I'm watching and I'm observing, and I know who they are. You know? But there's some tattletales. Because it just seems kind of convenient that they show up now. I mean, I expected them to do an inspection at some point, but really? I mean, now? So somebody's went and blabbed something. And there was one day I was down there and I was talking to one of the neighbors. Me and her, these big paranormal buffs, we're down there talking about it. And she mentioned, you know, that to the same guy who came to my door. I was like, well, me and Tammy are paranormal buddies. And it just came out of nowhere. He's like, he mentioned the word witchcraft. And I'm like, why is this being brought up? We're talking about ghosts. What's that got to do with witchcraft? You know, so I think somebody said something. You know, said, oh, did you know Tammy is pagan? You know? And that's what I think happened. Because it's awful funny he came up with that out of nowhere. What do you know about witchcraft and demons and shit? And I'm like, what the hell? You know, but like I said, I know you are a tattletale. And I've been watching and I've been observing, and I'm just fed up. I'll tell you right now, I won't tolerate it. If I find out who's tattletaling, I will confront them. You know? Like I said, I have my suspicions, but it can't be proven. But if I do ever prove it, yeah, you better look the fuck out, because I ain't gonna do it. You know? You're fucking with the wrong female for that shit. Excuse my language. I know we're technically not supposed to, but you know. When you're angry and you're venting about stuff, it's, you know. Like I said, you know, as far as these videos, you know, I'm gonna be me. You know, the people don't like it, they don't have to stay on my channel, they don't have to subscribe, I don't give a shit. You know, because I'm gonna be me, this is me. You know, and there'll be times I'll be all silly and stuff like that, but it's like, I'm going to talk about my normal stuff too. I'm going to talk about stuff like this because, you know, and it might help somebody else that's dealing with messed up landlords and shit, you know. But, yeah, but let me get this out. Like I said, it's been going on. But like I said, I know some people are tattletales. They have to be. This just came out of nowhere. Like I said, I was expecting an inspection, but this was just, you know, and I'm still recovering from going grocery shopping Monday, and I have heart trouble, and then I get this note on Tuesday. It says, oh, we're going to be in your room Wednesday to freaking, and I'm sitting there going, and really I didn't have a whole lot to do as far as that goes, but it was just, I knew this was going to happen, because it's like I said, I know there's a few tattletales. I'm quite aware of that. Like I said, if I prove it, they better look out, because I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to live on eggshells because somebody feels the need to go talk to the fucking maintenance people. Just not the landlords. I'm just not going to do it. You know, if you have something to say, you can say it to my face. You don't have to go blab it to the landlord. because I don't appreciate that shit. I'm just so done. And like I said, I'm worried about my neighbor because he's going to come back from New York and he didn't get proper notice. And I mean, if he left his cooking stove in there and they see that, you know, that could be grounds for eviction right there. And I can't afford to be evicted. I mean, I got health problems. I've lived on the streets. It's not that I couldn't do it. It's just, where would I put my stuff? I mean, I don't have any money until the first month to get a storage place. You know? I mean, I would fight it, definitely. I would take in this video, or I would take pictures and say, look, it's a small room. What am I going to do? You know, to add, I have heart trouble. I was saying, when he says it smells like somebody's in the bathroom, he's smelling my mop. You know? I mean, it's mildewy. It needs a new one. I've had it for a couple weeks, a month or so. And if you use it regularly and you're picking up, all the stuff and it's getting wet, maybe I should have got some bleach or something to soak it in. I don't know, but it's like, like I said, I figure most I probably would get us a notice saying I need to clean it up. And like I told him, I said, yes, I know. That's not a problem. I'm not trying to say it doesn't need straightened up a little bit better. But it is what it is, man. You gave me 24-hour notice. I did the dishes. There's no dirty dishes or anything. Trash needs to go out, but it's a little bit. I took out the other trash last night. My mop needs thrown away, yes. But, this is not... and the floor is not the greatest, but what happens with the floor is I put a bottle of soda down on the floor, and if I get up in a hurry, or if somebody's at the door and I jump up to grab the door, and not forget the soda's there, the bottle spills and it starts fizzing out, Then I have to wipe it up, and then what does soda do to a car? It eats away at shit. So that's what it does. It eats away at the floor. I'm not the only one that's had the problem. There's other people's floors that swept up, My crew tried to sweep it and mop it. But anyway, this is 17 minutes. I'm going on about this stuff. I'm so sorry, guys. Like I said, if you like my videos, keep coming back. I like to, push the like button and all that. But I'm going to be me on here, And right now I'm just down and not feeling well and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But I'll be making more videos, and maybe they should be more upbeat. But this was just kind of, what had happened. And then, like I said, I'm really worried about my neighbor because he's going to come home and everybody talking about his cooking stove, and he had marijuana that he left. I mean, it's legal here in California, but I don't know what they can do as far as that goes. But he has and there's no way to reach him right now because his cell phone's down. He was supposed to buy a new one, but I haven't heard from him yet. There's no way for me to know where he's at right now, so I can't contact him. And say, hey, they went in your room. Now, if he calls, I'll tell him. They even put a lock on his door. I don't know whether he knew that or not, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end this video, and like I said, this is just me venting away. So, talk to you later, bookies and tubies. Bye.